Hello everybody, I hope you've all had a fantastic week because that time is once again upon us. We're going to be starting ourselves a brand new campaign today. And we're also testing out something else as well. Apparently we can do this dual streaming thing now, so this should also be live as a short, interestingly. So we're going to see how this goes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yes, brand new campaign. Space Marines are on the field. Of course, you're going to be also fielding a couple of your very own Imperial Guardsmen here as well, as always. However, we've landed on this planet here. Now, due to some warp shenanigans, unfortunately, the fleet has gone AWOL, which means that you've deployed your beacon here to attract the rest of your fellow brethren to this spot where you might notice, you're currently stuck in between two armies on either side of you. We've got orcs on one side, we've got chaos on the other side, and you, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be making your last stand defense here in the center, taking up the mantle of defense, which is the way we're going to go here. Now, let's go ahead and get this kicked off, because there is actually quite a bit of distance here that you've got. So let's go take a little bit more of a goosey gander here of the area that we've got. So you're going to be defending this inner area here. As you can see, there's basically 4 entryways, and you can decide where you want to set up in here. So you can set up close to this army, or you can set up close to that army. Doesn't matter. Whichever way you want to go, I don't mind. You can even set up in one of these little side-offs if you want to. But it should be quite interesting nonetheless, because, like I said, we have got Space Marines here. Now, you're going to be starting off with 5 Space Marines here with the heavy bolter, with heavy bolters, not with heavy bolters. They're going to be starting off here with 5 Blood Ravens with normal bolters, and we've also got ourselves 1 Assault Marine on the field. We've got ourselves 2,500 Imperial Guardsmen and about 5,000 Kriegers with shovels. So, how do we think this is going to go? Who's going to get here first? That's the question. Chaos looking like they're lagging behind a little bit. So we've got Chaos over that side. We've got the Orcs over here. Looks like the Orcs are going to be the first ones here to engage us, ladies and gents. Let's see who we got here. Oh, geez. Congratulations, member, for 31 months of the Commissariat. Oops, 2 on sale today for 85% off. Definitely suggest it for the Tactics Squad. Nice. Yeah, look, definitely Orcs getting here first to us today. So, our Kriegers are going to go charging forward over here. Quickly followed by a couple of conscripts, and there goes our bad boy, the Assault Marine over here. Hoping to get himself in on the action. Now, we have got bolter fire coming in from behind, which is pretty heavy and thick and fast. Will they fight each other? No, the Orcs and the Chaos are on the same team here. You are the sandwich. You're the meat inside of the sandwich, should I say. They are the bread. Now, the question is, are you going to turn them to butter? Look at this. Oh, God, look at all the Orcs. There's so many Orcs all just swarming in here. Now, one thing I will say, the Assault Marine here is not the Assault Marine that you're normally used to. These are custom Assault Marines, so he's nowhere near as tanky as the original ones, which were, quite frankly, ridiculous. And they're also custom Blood Ravens with bolters in the background there, so that is something to consider. They are still pretty strong, though, ladies and gents. Orkies here trying to come into the flank, taking a chunk out of the conscripts in the background over here. Conscripts, though, managed to take down that group. Pretty effective there. The rest of the Krieger line still holding out. We're starting to form a lovely little body pile in the centre. Oh, Mike Bearclaw there, member for 41 months of the Commissariat. I heard Kenny Rogers wrote a book on origami. The first lesson, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Oh, God. Welcome to Hotel California. Thank you, Mike. Oh, God. Yeah, you might notice there's no Kriegers there with the Chaos attack the rear, though. That is not a problem at the moment, as they're currently getting swarmed by Orcs. The Chaos only just arriving, though. We'll see how that goes. God, look at all the Orcs. They're just totally overlapping us now. Overwhelming. There's our guy with the, our Assault Marine here. Oh, he's just fallen on the front line. The Assault Marine is down for the count. And there we go. Envelopment. The Kriegers here just absolutely getting rode hard and put away wet. The Chaos barely even got into the fight there that time. The last of the conscripts now back-to-back fighting. But look on the bright side, we got ourselves 18,000 kills at least here in the bag. That's pretty nice. 18,000. What are we coming on? What's the final number? What are we settling on? There we go. 18,124. Okay, ladies and gents. There's your first poll of the evening. Go ahead, vote. What are we adding to the army? What are we going to use that's going to make it stronger? 18,124. Hey, Penguin. Has work, but we'll watch during lunch? No problem, mate. It'll be available as a VOD as well, so you can always catch it up later. Hey, Ross. There you go. You get a little bit better look at the terrain now. Let's have a look what we're going for here. Looks like we're getting ourselves some shovel lads here. Now, are we going to add these to the existing or make a new group of them? Yeah, it looks like that's pretty unanimous. Going to be adding these guys on. Okay, so let's go ahead and add ourselves some Deathcore of Krieg to our ranks here. Right, so we've got our Kriegers here, 5,000 of them. That'll take us up to 6,812. Now, you guys say you want to move it closer? Which one do you want to move closer to? Orcs or Chaos? Tell you what, we'll vote for it. Easiest way. Yeah, that'll do. There you go. See who wins. Orcs or Chaos? Which one shall we move closer to? Wow, this is literally 50-50 down the middle. Oh. There we go. Orcs win. So we're going to move ourselves over towards the Orc direction over here. Right then, let me get the poll ready for the next round. And we shall be on our way. Right, let's go. Well, let's see what happens here. Yeah, we can always move them around again if you guys ain't happy. Right, we're right next to the orcs. Let's see what happens here. Now our bolters are opening up quite instantly there. And they are very effective, as you can see. Look at that, just absolutely destroying that orc horde. Especially at this close range now, we're getting a lot of collateral off them. And now the rest of the line opens up. The chaos, we won't have to worry about them for quite some time, which is going to be nice. We've also got extra Kriegers now on the front line, which means that we should be able to hold our flank just that little bit better. See our assault marine down there, waiting his turn very patiently to get into combat. I heard there were some relics down here. Yeah, look at that though. We're still running out of reinforcements for our flank. The orcs here, we're essentially, actually, look at this. We're getting a little box going on. That's quite good. A good old box formation. Extremely effective. But yeah, numbers are against us here, ladies and gents. Now, let me just go ahead and ask right here. For the foreseeable future, are we just going to be adding troops instead of making new groups? Yeah. Yeah, just add for now, add for now. It's alright. That way we can skip out an entire voting thing and it just moves all the things along a little bit quicker, so. Yeah, especially as we're now only facing one foe at a time. So we'll just beef up our units for now then. I mean, look at this. 18,000 kills already. That ain't bad. Poor old conscripts will get absolutely eradicated once that flank comes in. Back-to-back fighting, orcs now collapsing that gap. Still a couple of conscripts there left then. But my god, it's hard to see even see the Kriegers under this. They're in there somewhere. Oh god, the poor souls. The absolute poor souls. Well, 21,000. That's actually a nice little increase, actually. All things considered. Could have been a lot worse. Right, there you go. That's your poll. Go ahead, vote, vote, vote. What are we adding? 21,101. Yeah, I reckon this first phase should be pretty damn easy. Oh, come on, we need some votes here to break the deadlock. To tot up between conscripts and Blood Raven bolters at the moment. I think conscripts won that one. Yeah, conscripts won. Okay, so let's go ahead and add ourselves on some conscripts here. From 2,500 up to 3,907. Good stuff. Let's get this poll ready. Conscript. And sorry. Oh, I know what's missing. I just realised. Hang on. Oh, the orcs do have range. The orcs have got some dagger. The orcs definitely have some shooters. Where are we? Ah, here we are. Look at that horde. That's a terrifying sight. I mean, these Kriegers do a pretty damn good job of holding the line for us. We just don't have enough of them yet. Oh yeah, the entire thing is totally flat. There ain't a bump in sight here, ladies and gents. Perfect for creating lots of lovely body piles. That orc flank comes crushing him pretty devastatingly. The rest of the line is once again getting absolutely squished. Kriegers wouldn't have it any other way though, would they? Space Marines, we make our own hell. I mean, that's exactly what's happening here, though. Look at this. Slowly but surely, the body piles are building up. We are making these little mounds here and there. I like how they're all protecting these conscripts in the centre as well. You know, until the line breaks and they become absolute orc chowder. Oh god, they got wiped out quick there. The orcs closing the gap on the poor old Kriegers once again. I mean, the Space Marine was standing there till his last. But that is that. There we go, there's the poll. Go ahead, vote what we're going to add to our army. What's going to make us stronger? We got 22,193 kills. It's Chowder. I used to love The Simpsons. Back when The Simpsons was good. My all-time favourite Simpsons gag was, was it the gangster tight lips Tony when he got shot, and he goes, "Where have you been hit?" And he goes, "I ain't seen nothing." Right, let's have a look what we're going for here. Oh. We have a draw, I think, was there? Was that a draw? Come on, YouTube, show me. I think it was a draw. Death Corps or Bolters. Right, okay. Death or Bolter. Let's have a look here. Right, so it is that one. Flip. There we go. Let's have a look what we're going for. Looks like we're getting ourselves some Deathcore or Krieg, ladies and gents. So, let's have a look here then. How many Kriegers are we getting ourselves? 2,219 Kriegers. Okay, so that'll take us up to 9,031. $9,031, that's not bad. Right, yeah, I've seen a couple of you saying move. Yeah, we can move in a sec. Just let me get the poll ready and then we can do some movement phases. Right. So, you want to move? Where shall we move to? You want to move down to, like, here? Into this corner area or something like that? Now, you can't go down into the depression down here, no. So, you want to move over here, yeah, guys? Is that right? Yeah, no, I got your vote. I'm just waiting for everyone else. So you're on about down here then? In here? Yeah, you can move down here. Let's see what happens, eh? So, we've got Orcs over that side, we've got the Chaos over that side. Wonder who will get here first. Who do you think's going to arrive here first, chat? Is it going to be Chaos, or is it going to be the Orcs? Let's not underestimate the Chaos. The Chaos can run pretty fast when they want to. No, the Chaos and the Orcs do not fight each other. There is a pact between them. An uneasy alliance, some might say. And that alliance only lasts. Well, the big tin can men still live. Yeah, definitely looks like the Orcs are getting here first. Well, yeah, these first lot of Orc kills are pretty damn easy for you, I'll give you that. But it does take a little while for them to get here. Here we go. I love watching this part, where it starts off as nothing, and then it just grows. It grows. And it grows. And next thing you know, you've just got this full-scale war on your doorstep. It looks awesome. Interesting though, we're getting a different shape here at least. Oh, look at that poor conscripts, tried their best, provided the covering fire that they can. It's more like death by 1,000 cuts. They ain't the best in the world, but in mass, their mortar guns are deadly. At least that front line's still holding for now. Krieger's doing a really good job there, piling up the corpses underneath. Here we go though, Orcs closing the gap. God, that's insane. Looks terrifying, the swarms do. Yeah, Ben, the only problem with that kind of thing, where you have multiple armies fighting, is that Team 1, the kill counters aren't that accurate when it starts getting like 3 teams involved. Some kills start getting attributed to the wrong team. Teams can be getting thousands and thousands of kills after the team is dead, so yeah, it's a little bit weird. Oh, a conscript sandwich, ladies and gents. The orcs are the bread. The conscripts are providing the ham. Goodbye, lads. Drowned in a sea of green. Oh, look at that horde. Well, there's only 4.8 million left to go, ladies and gents. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's the poll. Go ahead. Vote. What are we adding to the army? What's going to make us stronger? Faster. Better. We got what? 23,819 kills. Several people say move back and chat. I think we try taking on Chaos for a round. Let's fight Chaos. Do you guys want to go for Chaos? Go try to take on Chaos for a bit? Okay, Blood Ray opens with bolters, won that one. So we'll go from from 5 of them to 53. Maybe I made them a little bit too cheap. Right. Wishy Marines. To be fair, against that kind of orc horde, they kind of are. Oh yeah, you definitely want to spam Marines now. That's an amazing tactic. It definitely won't come back to haunt you at all. Definitely not. All right, let's go. Now, we should see a dramatic increase in the kill counter. Hey, Dave. Right, let's go take on the Chaos and see how we do here. Poor Chaos. We hardly knew them. That is what we like to see. Deadly bolt of fire strafing across the planet. Eradicating the front lines of the Chaos Horde. Now, our Kriegers are forming a good, strong, solid defense there, which is letting them bolters rip open the chaos here. 20,000 kills already in the bag. Nice. Look at them. The absolute beauties. Evil Smiles coming in there with a crisp $2. Thank you very much there, Evil. Just hit the like button, enlist the Krieger. Good luck. The life expectancy is not too high right this moment in time. How close are the orcs? The orcs are getting here bit by bit. They're making the way over, but they're not here yet. Look at this, we're starting to make a wonderful defilade here. Thank you, by the way, Evil Smiles. Always appreciated. Joel's at the ready, sire. It's like Stronghold now. We're building a defensive wall here. Only our medium is death. Skulls for the skull throne. Oh, no, wrong team. Never mind. Getting a bit dicey over here, though. That last fire is starting to intensify bit by bit. The chaos here is starting to bring their own guns to bear on our Kriegers, which is allowing them to get breakthroughs in the line. Yeah, 70,000 kills though now. Here come the orcs from behind. That's going to start diverting some of our firepower, but we should be alright still. $81,000. That last fire now, cutting down the last of our Kriegers over here, sadly. And it comes down to this back-to-back fight over here. Conscripts trying their best, but God bless him and the devil miss him. It's a struggle for them. I mean, when you compare them to the Space Marines, you almost feel sorry for the conscripts. It's almost like they were put here for a greater purpose. Hey, welcome, Tim Fay Eyes. Here's your last rifle, son. Get to that front line. Welcome to the ranks of the Guardsmen. 90k kills. I know we're racking them up, but the orcs are starting to gain a couple of trophies here. A few teeth have been pulled. Look at the Blood Ravens getting overwhelmed. The last of the conscripts standing side by side with their lords as the last of them fall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 92,000 kills there. Not bad. Lovely little increase. There's your poll. Go ahead. Vote, vote, vote. What are we adding next? What's going to make our army stronger? Well, thank you, Tim. Very much appreciated. More bolters would get a lot for this kill count. Yeah, you would. Yeah, bolters have won that one again, so let's go ahead and add ourselves some heavy bolters here. Hang on. 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, from 53 to 2037. Wait, that can't be right. Hang on. No, that's not right. 237, sorry. Oh my god. Almost. I'd added an extra 9 to the kill counter. By accident. I was thinking that there's no way you could have got 2,000 there. No, it's because I'd accidentally put you at 9 million kills. Once it's typed, it's in. That's what she said. Right. Are we still happy facing up against the chaos? Yeah? We all good with that part? Oh, I bet the wrong one. I forgot. We're at the Chaos Army. My bad. But you can see how far the Orcs have got to go. My god, that's a fair old distance. Look at that early game bolter fire there. Jeez, man. Let's go down to the front lines for the Chaos here. It is just horrific losses mounting up. I love how the Space Marines are saying F you in particular to this one particular spot here. Just like, no, nothing's coming past that thing. God, look at all that bolt fire. I love how it just rips across the battlefield, man. 60,000 kills already. I mean, come on. Over 40,000 kills before you lost a single unit. Yeah. Having that many bolters will be that effective. The battlefield is just lighting up in the background, man. 100,000 kills. There we go. Looks like we've still got a fair old chunky change of Kriegers on the front as well, which is nice. And the other advantage is, it's helping keep the flanks all secure as well, because they can't reinforce the front quick enough. Two seconds, ladies and gents. Right, sorry about that. Let's get back to it. Where were we? Oh god, the front line collapsed. The Kriegers have been killed. The chaos now plunging deep into the conscript infantry lines here. The Orcs are arriving in the background, diverting bolter fire from the front lines. I mean, I say that, the front lines are still getting absolutely lit up here. Oh my god. The hordes of chaos. $280,000 kills, nice. Come on, let's top out 300,000 here. Back-to-back fighting, the Space Marines holding their own. Oh, are we getting our first puddle down here? Look at that. Ain't she a beaut? Oh gosh, they're actually starting to drown over here, I thought for a second. Pretty effective defense so far, though. 322. Oh my god, look at the body pile in the back. Oh, we've made this gigantic semicircle around us now. And that, ladies and gents, is all she wrote. 324,000 now. Come on. What was that? 324,913. I wonder what we're going to be going for. Oh, that was a close vote. That was a close vote. The Kriegers just about won that one, though. Oh, let me update the bolters here as well. There was 237. Right, so, Kriegers. They're going to be going up to 41,522. Right, let me get the poll ready here. There we go. Right. So, what do you want to do with these guys? Line of bolters, yeah. There we go, we've got a bolter line. Back them up a little bit. So keep that there, just so that they stay in range of bolters. Right, let's go. No, Dave, there's no Bert here. There are Berts on the field, though. Not our special guy, but his brothers. His weaker brothers. Hey, Strife. Right, so we got ourselves a line of bolters here. Let's have a look how we get on with this. Again, that first guy over here, there's one poor Chaos dude at the very start of every single round that gets targeted by every single bolter that we've got. I imagine the chunks of him even get eviscerated, just like over here. Look at that. We create this literal channel of death. The corpses are already building up so high that it's creating a ridge that the Chaos have to go over now. Just to destroy the morale that little bit before they get to the front. Well, let's see how we get on with our Kriegers now. Oh, we've got 40-odd thousand of them. Should form a much more cohesive defensive line for us. Yeah, that's a lot of bolter fire. That's a lot of bolter fire. And look at this, we've still even got Krieger reinforcements coming in now, which means that we're holding the wider flank here, which is really good for us. Again, it allows our bolters to go full force, rack up as many kills as possible. If we don't break the million mark soon, I'll be amazed. Well, here he is. Oh, the Space Marine just went down. One Space Marine with a chainsaw at the front there just got obliterated. This just looks like an absolute kill box down here. The Kriegers are actually pushing forward into these as well. That's insane. The bodies are really piling up as well. Look at this, there's a literal hill. This was all flatlands. This were all flatlands when I was a kid. Okay, so the orcs are here now. They're arriving behind us. But look at this. We've got spare Kriegers already coming to the defense, which is fantastic. Again, allows the bolters to do the work that little bit longer. And even the orcs are struggling against this bolter fire. I mean, I'm impressed that our lines have lasted this long. You'd think the Chaos would make some headroom by now, especially with all this last fire. Mind you, having said that, this line in the centre is thinning out a little bit. So maybe that last fire is taking its toll here on our Kriegers bit by bit. Yeah, look, they're starting to break through now. How are we doing at the rear with the orcs? Okay, yeah, the orcs are through the Krieger lines. And they are rushing now. Taking down the bolters. I do love watching the orcs go to town. Very entertaining. Hey guys, what we're thinking of adding next? What's going to make our army stronger here? We still got... Oh, we have. We've still got Kriegers over here. God, look at this. What is this? Oh, that's nasty. The floor is just absolutely caked here in the corpses of friend and foe alike. How are the Space Marines getting on? Last stand here with the Space Marines. $414,000, ladies and gents. 414,000. There's your poll. Go ahead, vote. What are we going to add to our army? So what was that exact number then? 414,976. Alright then, ladies and gents, what are we thinking here? Oh, of course. Blood Ravens with bolters. Of course. Okay, so that'll take us from 237 to 1,067. Okay, 2 seconds. Right. Gonna put Billy the Chainsaw in the front. There we go. He's at the front. Right, I think we're good to go. He will be screaming for the Emperor, Jesus. Odd. Let's watch our assault leader, shall we? Just standing there as a hail of bolter fire flies past. "70,000 kills and the enemy haven't even got here yet." He just stood there, menacingly. Come on, Chaos. An entire chapter's worth of bolter fire. Yeah, pretty much. And it's killed 180,000. Oh, he's off. Where's he going? We've still not lost a single soul, and we've killed 240,000. There we go. 240,000 kills. Now, how many troops you got? 46,000. Okay. Oh, God. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun for you guys later in the campaign, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, please buy more buy more bolters. It'll be great, trust me. You're going to regret it. Oh, no, Smiles. No, 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 no. Pinky has a plan. Pinky has a plan. Oh, no. I seem to have accidentally set the Marines at a really cheap price. I wonder why. Oh man, you guys are going to struggle so much. My God. Yeah, this is a lot of infantry destruction right here. That's a lot of bolter fire you're going to have to deal with. I mean, wouldn't it be absolutely insane if what you were actually doing was building the army that you were going to be facing? I mean, wouldn't that be insane? Can you guys imagine having to fight 1,000 bolters? My God. It's going to be painful. It's going to be so painful. I mean, just look what's happening to the chaos. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, what's happened here is you've built the army that you're going to be facing. So when you win, yeah, you're going to be fighting that army. Didn't you wonder why conscripts and kriegers were so cheap? And space marines? I mean, come on. Look at the piles of orcs. Oh my God. Well, you've killed, what's it, 1.35 million so far, ladies and gents. Oh, God, that's terrifying. That's a lot of bolter fire. I mean, the orcs are getting there bit by bit. They're starting to wear you down. Oh, look at that cascade of orcs there. They can barely get through. When they are doing it though, they're getting there. It's slow work. You say you double down more bolters. Oh my god. Well, I'd definitely considering adding more meat to your ranks, that's for certain. So, what was that there? 1.47 million? Nice. Only need some Skaven to kill this Imperial army. True, true. From our last lot of videos, that is damn true. I mean, you could buy yourselves, you know, 2,947 bolters. Let's have a look at Kriegers. Okay. Go ahead and add. Now, are we adding on these Kriegers? Or are we making a new group? Yeah, add them on, add them on. Alright then, let's add them on. So, we go from 41,000 here to 188,855. Let's just take the spacing down ever so slightly here. Just so they're not touching the sides. There we go. Let's get the pole ready. What are you trying to say, Fig Jam? Well, let's put it this way, guys. I'd definitely add a lot of meat to this army. You're going to need it to kill that amount of Space Marines. Sort of in a race against yourself now. Can you get enough meat in the army before you wipe out the enemy? Because if you don't have enough meat in the army, you're going to find it incredibly difficult to fight against them. I mean, you killed 1.4 last time, so... I think it should go alright. I think you'll get another round or two at least. God. But the vast swathes of bolter fire, man. Hey, that's some good thinking there, Fig Jam. Yeah, you can put the bolters on their own against an army. That way they get swarmed and killed off. It's great now. Now you guys realise that you're fighting against yourself. Oh, this is my joy. The oh crap moment. Oh my god. Look at that centre part. Oh my days. That was brutal. Whatever just happened over here. Yeah, pretty much that. That's horrific. That's a chapter of concentrated bolter fire for you. Makes the front lines very sporadic as well. John. I mean, the other thing is, we've pretty much stopped the horde at the back as well now. So the orcs are getting lit up by bolter fire as well. Because now we've got a lot of Kriegers on the back line. Oh, look this. Oh. Lovely little waterfall that we've got over here. Oh, look at that. The exposed flank fire. Devastating. One million kills. I mean, what is there to say here? We're just watching a chapter's worth of bolters annihilate row after row of infantry. And the corpses are just piling up. It's horrific. I mean, the swarm is starting to win in places here, though. Bit by bit. There's still 3.6 million of them here. Just look at this insane wall of corpses that we've made. The orcs are piled up so high along here. Well, looks like the last fire's starting to catch up with us a bit here, though. We're starting to take losses on the front. Again, Chaos now trying to push over the corpse hills. Sorry, ladies and gents, be right back. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Right, where were we? Okay, we've still got 50,000 left here. Okay, yeah, so we've got loads of Kriegers left. Are they all holding this line at the back? Yeah, I think they're all trying to hold this line at the back here. taking on the orcs. Shoulder pad to shoulder pad. Good job ammunition's not a thing in this game. Ah, see, boss, that's the balancing act there. How big do you make this army? Arguably, the more Kriegers you have here, the easier it is for you to get kills back. But yeah, like you say, if you get too many of them, it's going to be harder to get through. Because you are going to have to get through these Kriegers to be able to get to them Space Marines. What we at now? 1.8 million kills. And look at all that. Oh my god, we've made so many body mounds here. That looks amazing. Can we actually see them from out here? Not too well. I mean, I can. I don't know if you can on the stream there. But yeah. That's some big old body piles we've made. That's standard of Kriegers at the moment, though. I think there was another pocket of resistance over here. Yeah, there is, look. Still got a couple of Kriegers over this side though. This one looks like it's about to collapse horrifically. Actually, there's quite a few Kriegers here. Tanking that last fire. Maybe if I take my medication I'll be nicer. I was nice. I gave you Space Marines at the cost of 500. That's really nice. Can't get nicer than that. Slow collapse. I mean, we're almost a quarter of the way through their army. Why, Gordo? The forbidden fruit is always the finest fruit. Yeah, these Kriegers do surprisingly well at holding their own, really. What's that then? 1.8 mil. Okay. So, there's the poll. Go ahead. Vote. What are we adding to the army? Uh, 1855373. Yeah, we all happy with moving the bolters over to the orcs? We all good with that? Yeah. Like, up close and personal with the orcs, or like there? Or middle of the T, and a little back. Okay, there we go. And it looks like we're going to be going for auto guns here, which we're just going to add on to our existing ones. Oh, I forgot to update the Krieger count here. Go. Right, so conscript will go up to 127,599. Right, get this poll ready and then we can go. Okay. Now, let's go see how our bolters get on. Oh my god. They are just getting absolutely cut down here. Who'd have thought 1,000 bolters would be so effective? Like harvesting wheat. I mean, the orcs are only just now starting to get close here. And even then, they're struggling. I'm down for more bolters. Yeah, I'm down for more bolters. I'm happy with more bolters. We should only vault bolters from now on. Does this make you guys worried? Watching this and knowing that at some point you're going to have to fight this. Alright, let's have a quick look over the other side, see how we're getting on over here. I mean, I think we've plugged the entire line over here. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we have. Okay. So we've got enough troops now to cover that entire gap over this side. At least that means the Space Marines don't have to deal with any chaos until they want to. Oh, look at that! Looks like the orcs have managed to close the gap a little bit here. I mean, it looks horrific over this side, but you know. Is it okay to feel sorry for the orcs at this point? I kind of feel sorry for the orcs. It is okay? Good. Good. I mean, I'll say this. Didn't you guys think it was weird that I was prepping for a 3-hour stream? Hey, Red Mist. I love that wall of conscripts though. They are putting in quite a bit of heavy fire there. That last fire is starting to take its toll on our lines though. Look at this, the chaos almost breaking through at this point. It's Daniel, member of the Guardsmen, for 31 months there. When is the 24-hour live stream? My God. You know what? We may do something soon. Maybe not 24 hours, but... There we go. Chaos now breaking through the line here. Let's go check on the Space Marines quickly. Some of this last fire's got to be hitting the Space Marines as well, right? Oh, forsooth. Oh, Jesus. He joined the Space Marines here in a bit of a dire situation. Looks like the knobs finally got to the front line here. And the mega knobs. And now they're getting wiped off the face of the earth. The Blood Raven's certainly living up to the name. Okay, now we'll see how our defense handles an orc invasion from the rear here. I mean, the Chaos have broken through this portion of the line. That's something we've got to be cautious about as well. We are getting Kriegers who are coming up though. Forming a new defensive wall, which is decent. Keeps that firepower protected just a little bit longer. But yeah, undoubtedly, they've broken through. Look at this defilade we've made. It's an absolute beaut. Couple of crenellations on the top of it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens over this side now. Because yeah, look, these are all moving back slowly but surely. They're all giving it the good old back pedal. Orcs haven't come in yet, so we're still decent over that side. What we're at now, 1.7 million kills. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, it looks like they've broken through most of the Krieger line on the front now. Look at this thing. Let's see how high this actually is here. That's at least 2 or 3 human beings high. God. Oh my god. What's that now? 1.8 mil kills. Amazing, we've still got some Kriegers on the flank over here. I suppose it's because there's no real chaos firepower over this side. So they haven't been affected by the last guns, really. But yeah, the Chaos Horde now has definitely poked its way through. Look at all the crazy bumpy terrain as well now. I'd like to remind you, this was all flat before. We've still got these little pockets of Kriegers though that are coming forward and slowing down the Chaos Horde a bit. But from the other side, here we go. Literally, here we go. The Orcs are coming. Oh. All the corpses that have piled up at the bottom of the cliff. Again, conscript's got absolutely nowhere to run to. Completely pincered in now. God, there's so many different combat lines there and body formations. Really cool. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've broken the 2 million kill mark here. We've still got a fair old chunky change over this side. But we got 86,000 troops left. So yeah, we're skyrocketing past 2 mil now. We're almost killing the entire horde. You're so boned? Ah, no. I don't think you are. I think I stopped you about the right time. I think 1,000 bolters will be enough for you to deal with. There we go. Orcs now closing off that gap at the back. Alright, you Tim. Chaos incarnate. That chaotic good. What are we at now? 300,000 losses. But yeah, your army's about 300,000 in size. That's not too big. Like I said, it's only 300,000 so far, isn't it? So let me have a look at the spreadsheet. 317,000. So it's not that big. In the grand scheme of things, it really isn't that big, this army. I mean, what, you're against 4.8 million, just shy of 5 million here. So you can really build up the meat of this if you wanted to. Oh, fake jam. That's a couple of troops here. And there we go. 2.2 million kills. There's the poll. Go ahead. Vote for what's going to be your own death. In-game. In-game. YouTube. In-game. Let's have a look then. Yeah, so what was that? 2,248,605. Hey, Dave. Oh, looks like the Kriegers won that. It's a shame, you guys could have bought 4,497 bolters. You sure you don't want to buy 4,000 odd bolters? Ah, it wouldn't. It would, wouldn't it, Big Gem? It would indeed. Right. So, a couple of people have said new group here. So, I'll put it to a poll. Are we going to add these, or are we making a new group? There's your poll. So, this is for Kriegers. New group with the bolters, new group with bolters. Yeah, so it looks like we're getting ourselves a brand new group of Kriegers here. Okay, and that's going to be 224,861. Did you get excited for a second then when you saw that? Bolter meat shield. Right. There we go. Okay. Oh, poll. Let me get the poll ready. Last one, Blood Raven. Let's go. This might break the orcs. It could well do. It is a large meat shield that they've got here. But it could end up working against you. You don't know. Right, okay. Sorry, I was just checking something over that side. Well, the beehive has been poked. God, my. I like that one. Little bit of wordplay. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a slaughter for the orcs. The orcs ain't going to stand a chance. Yeah, I think it might be GG for the orcs. We'll have to see how they do with the shooters, though. The shooters might be able to kill quite a few of the Kriegers. Yet somehow the orcs are still outflanking us. Somehow. Despite all these Kriegers, the orcs have found a way. Here we go though. That defilated bodies are starting to really build up quickly this side now. Hope's next campaign is a hero campaign and you get to make super orcs. Might make it an actual hero campaign where you get a single unit of each one, but you have to make them absurdly overpowered. I mean, the orcs are doing this bit by bit. Look at this. They are pushing forward. Looks like a right firework display from the orc side here. Play the rat army, that could be fun. Like I said, it's still insane that the orcs are still getting the upper hand over here in the flank. You'd think we'd have enough troops to cover the entire reach, but no, apparently not. So, a good way to defeat a lot of this Space Marine firepower is being displayed by the orcs here for you now. Simply build up enough corpses in front of the Space Marines and they can't shoot across the open flat anymore. And if they can't shoot across the open flat anymore, well, that gives your melee troops a chance to close the gap on them. Look at this. Just snaking off into the distance. Again, loads of last fire as well, just flying overhead from the other battle at the other side. How thick is the orc centre line? I mean, it's pretty thick. They've got quite a few troops left here. It might not be GG for the orcs here. pull the bolters back so they're deeper in the Krieger line. Yeah, it could help. Because there is, to be fair, quite a few Kriegers stuck behind them. Sorry folks, be right back again. Sorry about that one, guys. Let them struggling to sleep in the heat. It has been so warm in the UK for the last week. Absolutely unbearable. Bolters called Pinky's Bluff. I mean, I would have had to have been bluffing for that to work. I mean, but the orcs are showing you here. With a couple of million troops, you can take on the bolters. But how often do you guys get into the numbers of buying a couple of million troops? Air conditioning is not illegal, it just doesn't make sense. Current temperature, well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and it's 18 degrees, which is ungodly for the UK. Like, we're normally down to, you know, like a nice 7, 8 by now. Yeah, it's not hot if you're not in the UK. Like I said, unfortunately in the UK you have a very high humidity. Nowhere has air conditioning and all the houses have insulation. They're all built to retain heat. It's 13 now and you're freezing your nuts off. Yeah, but you live in a plane. A flat Australian desert plain. All I can say is there's plenty of people who've thought, you know, 30-degree heat in the UK isn't bad, and that because they're used to much higher temperatures from where they're from, and then they come here and they say it's awful and unbearable. So, you know. Like I said, the other thing you have to remember is all the houses are insulated over here with double glazing. That means once the heat's in the house, it ain't leaving the house. The difference between heat and humidity heat? Yeah. The humidity makes all the difference. Oh, look at this. Well, the humidity at the moment is 83%. There you go. 18 degrees with 83% humidity. Oh, that's, it's a pissing contest. It's an explanation. It's because the Brits always get ragged on for complaining about 30-degree heats while every other country's way hotter. But their countries also have AC and it's way drier. I think he's breathing water over here. Yeah, now you know what it's like. Can't we all just be miserable together? I think we are. I love this little incursion that's going on over here. Making some right pretty battlefield patterns, if that's a terminology. Yeah, where is Ed tonight? Oh gosh, look at this. We've got a couple of chaps over here with the back stuck against the cliff. Oh damn, Big Jam, you've got a much better memory than me. Yeah, Chaos have got our lads with the backs against the wall now. Nowhere to run. And here come the orcs from the other side. Fantastic timing. I mean, to be fair, we've managed to split out pretty well over here. The Chaos have paid a heavy price for that. Ah, she's poor. 4 years old and discovering she can talk back. What are we at now? 2.1 million. Yeah, there's the pincer maneuver. The last of the guys. Oh, I feel sorry for these. Backs against the wall. I mean, not the wall. I mean, technically a wall, depending on which part you're on. I like how a couple of them are just getting thrown off. Like the Chaos are like, no, we're not going to stab you, we're just going to throw you off. Oh, that's horrific. Thrown to the death. My favourite temperature, 2 degrees. If it could just be 2 degrees all the time, I'd be happy. Isn't it, Sandy? That was definitely a This Is Sparta moment. If you watch Jaws backwards, it's a heartwarming story about a shark who gives arms and legs to people who need them. I mean, I guess that'd work for zombie films as well. If you watch any zombie film backwards, it's a story about people bringing other people back from the back alive who've, you know, been recently deceased. Oh no, that's weird. The way to describe a zombie film forward and backwards is the same. Last of our kind here, ladies and gents. We're almost there. We've got 2.6 million left to kill. The last couple of troops. And there we have it, ladies and gents. What's that? 2.2 million. Okay, there's the poll. Go ahead, vote. What are we adding to the army? 225599. Oh, yeah. Have you seen quake in Venezuela as well? That earthquake in Venezuela looks insane. Watched a couple of videos on it, and the place looks leveled, man. Like hundreds and hundreds of buildings. Hundreds of buildings all collapsed. Yeah, 50,000 people missing. That's what I heard as well. It's at 60,000 now. Saved Trump from doing it. My God. I don't think they want to wipe out Venezuela. They wanted control of the oil, but they're also trying to make it Venezuela a better place. Venezuela used to be a really rich place. It's just been poorly mismanaged. So it is in America's interest to help out Venezuela. Yeah, it can pull the Marines back. Right. Looks like we're getting ourselves some more Kriegers. Okay. 2 seconds. Right, ladies and gentlemen, where do you want to send these Kriegers? Are we sending them to the Orc side for the field? Are we sending them to the Chaos side of the field? Or are we making a new group? So, if we're sending them to the Chaos side, that's down here with our conscripts. If we're sending them to the Orc side, that's up here with the bolters. Or you can make a new group. Oh, you just found the Shrine of Chaos map. Yeah. First map I ever made. Yeah, sending them over towards the Orcs. Okay. So let's add our Kriegers on here. That's going to take them up to 450,460. Okay. And get the pole ready. let's go. I did pull the bolters backwards. So if you'll notice, the bolters are no longer... Oh, hang on. Wrong side. So, yeah, look, the bolters are no longer at the front. They're back here now. Poor orcs. Oh, I'm sorry, choppers. I'm sorry. But someone had to be sacrificed. Hey, Goldstar. Oh my god. That's a terrifying amount of bolter fire. But again, we've got an entire chapter's worth of bolter fire in the background there. I mean, we might even have enough now to completely secure the flank. Wouldn't that be good? I mean, we've practically done it on this side here. Yeah, look at this. We've actually managed to almost get there. Come on. Get them final troops in. Don't let the orcs through. Yeah, I don't think the orcs can get through that. Nice. Okay, so we've formed a solid wall on that side. For the bolters now. That's good. Let's go have a look over this side. There's still a chance that the orcs might be able to find a little gap over here. No, I think the Kriegers have got it. I mean, they've got the reinforcements here, but... And I think we're safe. Yeah, definitely safe. There we go. So the bolters are just going to be able to rain absolute death now down upon them front lines. We don't have to worry about getting outflanked. I mean, that might be enough to kill the orc army. Oh my god, it's so warm. Bring on the freezing temperatures. That's what I say. It hasn't snowed for ages. And I'm disappointed. Why did it have to be global warming? Why couldn't it be global cooling? I mean, I guess global cooling will come after the global warming. Interesting that a couple of orcs are actually getting through this. I mean, they're getting cut down pretty quickly by our shovel boys. Oh no, Pompous. I definitely would not like Florida. I think I'd be more at home at somewhere like Finland. Or Greenland. I like my freezing cold temperatures. The other place would be maybe Alaska, somewhere like that. I am melting. Feel like the Wicked Witch of the West, man. I mean, it feels like the Orcs are getting there very slowly but surely. Look at this, they've actually managed to crest the hill now. So that's something. They've managed to crest the hill and they're pushing into the Krieger line. Which is insane that the Orcs are still advancing under that firepower. But again, look how secure these flanks are. It's really nice. We've got a big, thick wedge of Kriegers in the middle here. I think the Orcs are dead. I think the Orcs are dead. 100% the Orcs are dead. Look at how many Kriegers we've got left here. There's no way that the Orcs are going to get through that with all that firepower going off. A lot of firepower, man. Look at it all. See how we're getting on the other side of the field now. Because look, we've still got Kriegers in reserve at the back. How are we doing on this side, chaps? Again, we haven't pulled the entire army over here. Okay. Now we have. And they're all moving up. That's interesting. Raz coming in there with a crisp $5. Thank you very much, Raz. Very much appreciated. Ice Cream Snickers Fund. You are an absolute legend because I literally earlier on today ate my last Snickers ice cream. So the stocks do need to be replenished. They're really nice though, aren't they? There's something about the ice cream and the caramel together with just a little crunchy nut. Ah, awesome. I mean, I've never seen them, but has anyone ever seen like a Twix ice cream? I bet they do a Twix one. Surely they must. Biscuit, ice cream and caramel. It's got to exist. You've had the Twix ones? Do they actually taste like Twix? Yeah, Dave, the Snickers ice creams are godlike. Oh, we've made ourselves a little oak pile down here. We're already doing up the clean-up job. I mean, yeah, I think the orcs are dead over here, ladies and gents. I don't think there's anything they can do about this. Look at how high the corpses are piled now. Oh. Just look at that. That's so high. That's like, what, 10 people high, at least? At least 10 people high, standing on top of each other. And that goes all the way down the line here. And it just keeps going and going at the same height all the way around. There's 2.8 million troops left on the field. There's still a good chunk of orcs. Oh my god, but center line over here. So there's a lot of shooters over this part. You can see there's this massive gaggle of knobs as well, making their way to that front. But we might actually be able to break the orc army here. Okay, so here we go. The knobs are making their way up now. Well, you know me, Fig. Piles are for peasants and porn stars. I mean, we're doing it. We're breaking through. We're thinning out here now. And this means we should be able to push forward with our Kriegers. Catch their shooters out in the open. You can see the Dackers all here. That's it, lads. Move in and take down the Dacker. We've just opened up a huge hole here in the orc army. It's been split in half. Orcs are trying to bring in reinforcements now from the other flanks, but I think it's too little too late for the orc army here. I think the flanks have held out really nicely. It's just been a back and forth between the two over here. Neither side really gaining any ground whatsoever. I mean, clearly the orcs have been taking a battering. How are we doing over the other side? I think we're still holding over here, so let's go have a look. Okay. So we've still got a couple of Kriegers holding the front line over this side. The conscripts are backing them up with that firepower. But the line hasn't broken. And again, look at this. This is a really cool formation that we got going on. The conscripts can't back up anymore because the Kriegers are right behind them. The Kriegers are trying to get to that front line. I love how all the front ranks here as well are always bloodied because of the amount of firepower coming out. Okay, so how are we getting on with the orc kind over here? I think we're almost done. What these? Okay, they're a bunch of our Kriegers. Yeah, so we're almost done with the orc army over this side. Which means even if the chaos do break through on that other flank over there, then we're still going to have all these bolters left. Now we're just evaporating this flank over here. The orcs are marching into that, and it is just horrific, man. Thousands of orcs are dying every second here. We're really piling up them corpses. 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. The little Madam Princess is calling me again. Won't be a minute. Alright, we're back. Last remnants of the orc army here being mopped up pretty nicely by us. Yeah, that's all the orcs killed on that flank. Look at this beauty. Look at that. Oh, it's an absolute beauty. So yeah, all the orcs dead over there. Last couple of orcs over here left to kill. And that's GG for the orc army. 3 million kills, yeah. The new milestone. That's going to be a lot of Kriegers. Well, I mean, that's at least 300,000 Kriegers you can buy. Yeah, but look at the Orc knobs here. Look at what they're doing to the Kriegers. I mean, until they get hit by the bolter fire, they tear the way through the Krieger horde. Yeah, that is, like I said, until the bolter fire gets them. Okay, so we just need to wait for the Chaos Army to mop up the remnants of this over here. How many chainsaws? 1,500 chainsaws, 6,000 bolters, 200,000 conscripts, or 300,000 shovels. But that was for 3 mil, which we're now past. It'd be over there. I love how we're just slowly backing off across the open flat, making Chaos take the maximum amount of damage here. Ah, John, my deception's already complete here at this point. My plan's already come to fruition. There is no further deception from this point. I will state it plain, clear as day. This army that you are currently building, you will be fighting against it. You will be building up a new army in the next phase of the campaign. Like I said, the plan's already complete at this point. Yeah, that's why I told you at the 1,000 mark. Well, should I say, I laid the hints down at the 1,000 bolter mark, because I thought any more than 1,000 bolters and this is going to get out of hand and you won't be able to really do it. See, Pinky's lies and schemes for advancing. I'm getting good at it now. I mean, at this rate, we're going to end up backing this entire army back up towards the Space Marines. I mean, I think Chaos are catching up with us bit by bit here now, but... And so are them last guns. We've still got a last stand going on over here, though. On this. Zinja's my favourite by far. Nah, I think we got this in the bag now. Evil, did you just play an Uno reverse on me? I feel quite sorry for these guys here. They're just trying their best to cover each other as they slowly retreat backwards. And there's just this gigantic horde chasing them down. I love how the conscripts are backing up, trying to get away from it, but the Kriegers are running towards it. It's very poetic. Like this guy, look. All the other conscripts running away, but the Krieger, he runs into the horde. He gets taken down pretty quick, but he bought his fellow man a couple of seconds of time here. Like I said, at this rate though, they will end up at the Space Marines. Come on, get all this wrapped up. What's this over here? Oh my god. These are guys who have fallen off the cliff. These chaps here have ran all the way around from over here. That's a pretty long run. They've ran all the way around to get back into the action. I mean, they are so red. But like I said, the good news is we're pretty close to the Space Marine line. And I think we're actually pulling some of them over here. Look at this. Yeah, the last fire's actually pulled a couple of them over. And now you see the true range of the Space Marine here. So, just take a note of this, ladies and gents. Look how far away that combat line is. Look how far away that combat line is. And look at what the Space Marines are doing. They are lighting it up from this far away. It's going to be difficult. Let's just go see how far away that is, eh? Using the fast camera as well here. Yeah, you give them flat terrain, they'll give you death. So, just to clarify, they've got a range of about 550 meters. That's a lot of pain. And the rest of them are coming up here now. Yeah, I think we can get through this 1.6 million. I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. Rest of the Kriegers are just sort of chilling over there at the moment, so that's fine. Oh my god, that concentrated firepower is devastating. Parts everywhere. I think even the body parts under this barrage would get eviscerated. There wouldn't even be body parts left. Like I said, I think there's a good chance there that we've cracked it here. .47 left. Not that many. What we got? 249,000 troops. So we've still got a good chunk of Kriegers over here. These chaps have been activated as well now. So the rest of the bolters, which are all over here, have activated. They're going to take out whatever remains of this chaos flank. And I think we're going to get this cleaned up pretty darn quickly, to be honest, because there's not that many chaos here. And then bolters are making short work of them. So the rest of the troops are going to start trying pushing through now. So we've got the Chaos Army coming in from this side over here. Maybe, if we're lucky, we can start opening up a flank into them. Because yeah, look, we're almost done with this group. Last couple of renegades engaging us, trying to stab us with bayonets, and they're taking a shovel to the head. Failing that, the bolt round has just exploded their entire body. And yeah, that's them pretty much done. Right. Now, let's get some of these Kriegers into that flank over there. That would be really tasty for us. You see the bolter fire instantly just targeting over into this flank now. And the chaos over here. One of the worst days you can possibly have. What we at? 1.3 million chaos remaining. 237,000 defenders here. We being the defenders. So they broke through the Krieger line that was over here in the center, and they've now managed to push right up towards us. We've still got plenty of Kriegers over here, again forming another defensive line. If anything, this works in our favor, because what's actually happening is you're getting these body piles that are being made, which will stop some of the shots from the bolter rounds. So this sort of staggered retreat does actually help us a little bit, because it stops the bodies from piling up so much that we don't get that collateral fire. Shows you how deadly a chapter is. Definitely. You got to remember, this is just a chapter of bolters. To be fair, it's bolters with infinite ammo, though. That's the only other thing that we're not taking into account here. How much ammo has been expended by these bolters. You certainly wouldn't have enough ammo to keep the level of sustained fire up that they've had. You'd need entire cargo ships dedicated to it. Which, to be fair, you would have energy weapons mixed into that. Dreadnoughts, tanks. So 60 rounds per Space Marine. I mean, that's not a lot, really. You can still lay down a lot of fire, I suppose, as long as each one of them is a kill. Just look at that front line. Look at all the colours. It's amazing. I love the last fire as well being now thrown into the mix. Adding that lovely bit of colour variation here. The green lasers of chaos, of course. Look at all these hills as well. We've just made these mountains and craters of corpses. Less than 1 million to go. Yeah, we are absolutely nailing them. What's that? We've got 189,000 defenders as well. Looks like we're pushing the flank over that side. We're going to be taking out some of the Chaos guns soon. The flank over here is pretty secure as well with a big thick wedge of Kriegers. So don't have to worry about that. A little bit thin over here, but nothing we can't reinforce pretty rapidly, to be honest. There we go, bolt guns are moving up now. They're actually trying to push up the hill, the bolt guns are. Because the corpses are in the way and they can no longer see the enemy. They're just trying to push up the hill. I'd love to see the Skaven in 40k. But I don't think it'll happen for a very long time for one good reason. Okay. Picture this. You're one of the shareholders of Games Workshop, right? And you're also one of the head honchos up there. You've got your IPO split in two. You've got Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k. Now, what's unique to 40k that people love about 40k? Skaven. About Warhammer Fantasy is the Skaven. Now, that gets people to play Warhammer Fantasy because they can't live out any of their Skaven fantasies in Warhammer 40k unless they're using custom armies, but custom armies aren't allowed in tournaments, things like that, yada yada yada. So I don't think Games Workshop have really got the incentive to bring Skaven to 40k when it incentivizes people to play Warhammer Fantasy. Although, I think if they did bring Skaven to 40k, they'd make a boatload of money. Looks like the flank's getting overrun. We've got a bunch of lone Space Marines all on their own over here. Are we going to fall short at the last hurdle, ladies and gents? Come on. We've got to pull through this. That last fire, man, it's ripping us apart, Lisa. We've got 88,000 troops left. Come on, guys. We can't fail here. I mean, we've still got nice chunks of Space Marine over here. That was like a breakfast soup. I mean, a disgusting breakfast soup, but all new chunks of Space Marine with added pulp. Okay, we need to get this last fire under control here. And pronto. $500,000 left. We've got any reinforcements over this side? Oh, we have. We've still got a couple of Kriegers over here. Okay. Still got quite a few Kriegers over here. And we've also got a bunch of Space Marines over here. So it's not over yet, ladies and gents. It's not over yet. There's still a bunch of Space Marines there. Still a bunch of Space Marines over this side as well. So yeah, it's not over. But I'll tell you what, I am going to have to go to the toilet here. I just need to be right back. 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Well, probably 2 minutes. Give me a mo here. We can see what happens with the rest of our army. Right, won't be a minute. And we're back. Oh, God. Ladies and gents. It is not looking good for us, is it? It is not looking good for us at all. It looks like the last fire has won the day so far. Yeah, he's still got a lot of reserves, but that concentrated last fire has been painful. Really, really tearing through our troops. And it looks like they're going for the reserves now, actually. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Now, the question is, though, do you think you've given yourselves enough meat here? Have a look. How many have we got here now? 877,982 troops. So, this is a weird turn of events for the Space Marines. They were defending from this side, and they pushed forward out to this side. And now, they're defending from the opposite side here. First, the mountain was made out of orcs. Now it shall be made out of chaos. Let's see, though. Well, let's see how we get on here, because we do still have quite a few Blood Ravens. I mean, these Blood Ravens are making short work of the infantry, but it's them last guns we need to take down, man. Now, we do outrange the last guns, but the problem is the Chaos Infantry in front of them. Well, let's face it, these are our last attempt here. The last-ditch effort. And one by one they fall. We got so close. But yeah, we have got 4.4 million kills here. Right, ladies and gents, with that then, while we wait for this to wrap up, there's your poll. Go ahead and vote. What are we adding to the army? Oh, my poor dude. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 4.48 million. That's insane. So what was that? 448, 451. It looks like the Kriegers just about won that one. Came close there with the chainsaws. By the way, if the chainsaws would have won, that would have been 2,240 chainsaws that would have been added. But instead, we're adding 448,000 Kriegers. The question is, though, to which side do we add them? No, we've got two here. We've got one with the side of the orcs in the north over here, or down here with the chaos in the south. So, where are we adding them? I think that's at the chaos side there. Come on, YouTube, show me the end, the result. Hello, YouTube. Show me the result. Pretty sure it was the chaos side, so I'm just going to go add them to the chaos side. So the chaos side's down here. They've got 188,000. That's going to go up to 636,900. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, That's a lot of creekers there, ladies and gents. The army size, 1.3 million now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you know what time it is. Because it is now 2:20 in the morning. In fact, I think it's later than that for me. As always, you wonderful internet sausages, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe. As always, it really helps us out here on the channel, helps get the videos out there. Also, massive shout out to everyone who donated tonight and everyone who's a channel member. It really helps us out so much. Massive shout out to the mods as well. You guys keep that chat running lovely and smooth. And yeah, thank you. Thanks for your help. And of course, massive shout out to everyone who does the VODs and all you subscribers out there. And until next time, wonderful internet sausages. Peace.